Sometimes our ideas come from the simplest of places, and this one was simply the similarity between the names Spider-Man and Slender Man.
I was taking a walk one day, and I had the Spider-Man theme song stuck in my head. For whatever reason, I started slipping in Slender Man into the place of Spider-Man.
It's a good thing we noticed the similar sounds between Spider-Man and Slender Man, or else we may have never had this video idea.
Will and I sat down and talked about it, and the framework of the video would be the song. Came up with this cool idea of it's Peter Parker trying to get pictures of Slender Man.
And the idea that he's hard to get evidence of seemed to match pretty well with Peter Parker taking photos.
I guess we kind of have a dark, twisted sense of humor when it comes to our parody videos. We always have. A sweet spot for us is taking something that's a bit more family friendly and combining it with a horror icon of some kind.
I actually wasn't super familiar with the Slender Man lore going into this. I'd seen some of the photos that had circulated around the internet. And so it was actually quite a bit of fun doing the research on this. There's a lot of takes on Slender Man as being kind of a modern urban legend from the digital age. And so the actual, what's he up to and what's his game is kind of unclear on the internet. And I think that makes him even creepier and more mysterious. And so one of the fun things with coming up with what to do for the song was the Spider-Man song kind of famously spells out exactly who he is, what his powers are, why he does what he does, what his mission is. And so the idea that you have a character here who no one really knows what he's up to, his powers seem to change every photograph or every cinematic interpretation.
And I was the one that made the costume. So of course you go on YouTube and you put how to make a Slender Man costume, and what do you know? A wonderful YouTube video comes up. Fortunately, there's a Goodwill about 5 minutes from the studio. Picked up a lot of pieces there instead of buying fabric to kind of elongate the arms. And then we had to figure out what to do with the fingers because his fingers are kind of long and white. And we thought, oh, maybe some white gloves, but that doesn't really give you the idea of these long kind of creepy fingers. So then went on Amazon and bought some little just skeleton hands for the actor to hold. So I just used a plastic fork and wrapped that with black duct tape so they can hold on to them onto these skeleton hands for the hands. When I cast the project, I thought, okay, we'll only have one Slender Man, but because the actor Jonathan Haltwanger, who is playing Slender Man, he wasn't available till later on in the day, and we had some shots that we wanted to get before so we wouldn't have a super late night. So Brendan hopped in Slender Man, I hopped in Slender Man, just for an insert. I'm not nearly tall enough to play Slender Man. And then our crew member, Wes, for the day hopped in Slender Man. So there's actually 4 people playing Slender Man.
If anybody's paying close attention to our videos, they'll often notice that Will and I are never in the same frame together. And that's because one of us always has to be behind the camera. Even if we're in the same video, it's usually a cutaway to one of us. I'm playing Peter Parker and Will's playing J. Jonah Jameson. They have to interact together. So there were a few times when Alea had to be behind camera, and she has no specific formal training with it, but she did a great job. It all worked out. The song really came together. It was great.
I think we've done a few songs in a row lately, just because it's so much fun to work with John.
With the lyrics being produced in-house, and then John kind of took it and put his magic on it, and it sounds great.
Legendary and lawful, it's clearly something awful, just like the Slender Man.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching BTS of Slender Man Homecoming. We love doing comedic videos for you all. We love producing things for the YouTube community. But in order to keep this going, we really would appreciate any kind of donations, any kind of help on the Patreon front. Any money that goes into Patreon goes 100% back into making these videos for you to enjoy. If you're a patron, you get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to a wide variety of videos, pictures. You get early access to some of the videos. We have a Wimpy Alien coming up that you'll have early access to, and the Greg Responds videos early access to. So please, if you can, contribute to ANU Films on Patreon. Thank you so much.